Okay, welcome. I will quickly copy the new stream if I can find it. There it is. Okay. So yeah, I have prepped a lot of stuff. And we will go over it one more time. So for this upcoming fight, I said Magneton, Meditite, Kingler, Kabuto, Luxio, and Jumpluff are required. And let's give all of them the correct items and the correct levels. So Meditite, Magneton, Meditite, Kingler, Kabuto, Luxio, and Jumpluff. Oh, and give me your held item. Let's check that nobody else has held items. I know that these orange berries could stay on, but I just prefer to have everything in my box. So, Meditite needs to be 28. I think everybody else had the correct level. 27, 28. And I need Rock Smash on Meditite. I guess Recycle is not that important, maybe. Okay, then we need Orange Berries on Magneton, Cherry Berry on Kingler, and Orange Berry on Kabuto. We're going XP share on Jumpluff, Muscle Band on Luxio, and Black Belt on Meditite. Okay, let's look at the line. So my opening here is just Shockwave. He cannot U-turn because I resist. Bug with Steel. And Karate Chop obviously can't kill me. So we should bait this in because it should be team order. I will double check. Just to make sure that we don't get like screwed. Yeah, Chansey before Snorlax in team order. Okay, cool. So Chansey comes in and we basically go to Meditite on a Seismic Toss. On 28 we outspeed by 1 and we have Rock Smash with Black Belt. So we can see Fake Out into Rock Smash kills. And I will always take 27, which leaves me with like 29 HP. So this should always bait Shadow Sneak. So we go into Kingler. We go Metal Claw. And Metal Claw again. Go into him. Bait a cut. We go over here. Go for Ice Fang. I assume we need to be like pre-burned with this guy, right? Because this is so 40 damage would be required. We don't need to be pre-burned. And then against Snorlax, we have Jumpluff, I think. Yeah, and Jumpluff has fake tears, so he cannot switch out, he can't hit us. So he can go special defense -6, and then Giga Drain is actually a problem for him. Okay. Yeah, I haven't put this up to date. This is still wrong. But we will just I will do that maybe at the end. Who knows? Yeah, you can already see in the calc I have a lot more stuff prepped than just this fight. Okay. Yeah, the trainer will jump us immediately as we enter the gym. But I think I have everything prepped. This line looks good, and if not, then that's what it is. Opening is Shockwave. Very nice. Chansey comes in, and we switch into Meditite. We fake out. And we are level 28. We outspeed, and we can go Rock Smash for the kill. Nice. Wait. Kill. Switch into Kingler. Shadow Sneak as predicted. We go Metal Claw once. Metal Claw twice. Switch into Kabuto. Switch into Luxio. And we Ice Fang. Yep. And this is it. Very nice. One trainer down. Man, I get so many visual bugs. I feel like every time I leave a building here, I get another visual bug. So we also saw that I forgot to heal before, so my Kingler didn't have full PP. Let's change that and go to the Pokemon Center and heal. Luckily, it didn't matter because we were not like stalling or anything like that. So my new team is Kingler, Chimecho, Croc, another Jumpluff, Magneton, and Golbat. Magneton apparently, like last time I had it, it could only come, I think, to the first fight or to this fight. This time it's far more important. So we go Kingler, Chimecho, Croc, Jumpluff, Magneton, Golbat. Do we have all the correct levels? Not really, because Jumpluff is higher, but that shouldn't matter. But we will double check. Shell Bell here. Twisted Spoon for Chimecho. XP share on Croc. Oranberry on Jumpluff. Oranberry on Magneton and Oranberry on Golbat. Yeah, we still have enough XP. Like on the 29th, this is 2000. Also around 2000. Jumpluff is the closest, but I think. Yeah, this is like the final Jumpluff battle of the split, so we don't really care. The really important one is Kingler, because he needs to come to Whitney and one more fight. So I'm not super happy about this opener. Can we maybe go Slugma instead? Like if we go... Do we need Slugma for one of the... I at least considered it. Okay, we don't need it. Maybe 29 Slugma was Ancient Power. And Hearthstone. Like this thing can't U-turn. If it subs, like we just make progress. We basically go Ancient Power until we hit once. And then we go Accelerock. And Fire is Bug resists Fire. I think we can replace the lead here with Slugma. Unless we need it somewhere down the line. But don't think so. Let's go 29 on Slugma. 27, we get Ancient Power. Mudshot is forgotten. 28, 29, and cancel. And without the Hearthstone, we don't have a kill here, right? It's barely by 1 HP. Can we risk that and go... no. Let's just go Hearthstone. Like, XP share doesn't really get us any further. I don't think like 2k XP is like really dangerous, but like especially like this Honchkrow stuff, like these mons give a lot of XP. And as long as we are not risking, I don't see a problem doing this line instead. Okay, so... Wait... Okay. One more time without the Hearthstone, not enough. Okay. So this could be plug, this could be substitute. This can never be U-turn or headbutt, and both are fine. We bait in this guy, who probably, since he doesn't see outspeed, probably want to go fake out turn one. We can go into Chimecho. And this thing is just completely walling. And we can wish recover 1v1 this. What is my item? Twisted Spoon here. Okay. Yeah, I guess we can go for confusions. Okay. Then here, you think very interestingly, since this is the last mon, this has special AI. Yeah, I still have it opened. So if the user had no other living party members, no score change and terminate. So since we don't resist, highest damage U-turn always is at 0. So it's either this or stun spore. So we can go into Golbat. And from Golbat, we can U-turn into Croc. always on secret power. And we can basically bait HP grass, go to jump fluff. We can fake tears. And then we can go into Magneton on U-turn or secret power, and we can just Magnet Bomb kill. Yeah, in theory, I could go, instead of going to Ball Gorblet, I could go to Croc here. But I'm not 100% certain about, like, I think I'm like 99% sure like U-turn will be clicked. But in the off chance that I made a mistake with Golbat, I'm 100% sure that he never goes HP grass on the switch. Okay. Oh, headbutt over pluck. How could he do that? Okay. Guess this is always fake out. And let's fish for confusion. There it is. Extra HP. So guaranteed U-turn here or stun spore? Yep. What I could do here, I could just repeat this line with Chimecho. Nah. Okay. Nicely done. We even found a small improvement. So I said Meditite, Chimecho, Seeking, Magneton, Golbat, and Minen want to come to this next fight. Oh, 29 Meditate with XP share. Maybe I want to change around the order. Okay, let's look at the line first to remember. It's like a few days ago that I cooked all of this stuff. For the opening, we go 29, Fake Out for 15 damage, so down to 78. And we bait Hyper Voice. We go into Chimecho to bait Flamethrower, and we go into Kingler. We want 29 with Shell Bell. Baits Hyper Voice, but even double crit is only 23 and 95 damage. So as long as I do 32 damage with Waterfall, like I'm pretty fine. So that's why we go Shell Bell here. We go Waterfall, Waterfall, 39, 39, exact kill. This thing comes in, and I thought we do Magneton for this one. Basically Magnet Bomb into Magnet Bomb. This thing comes in, we can go Golbat. U-turn into Chimecho. We repeat it. Like Chimecho baits Shadow Ball or Aura Sphere, and Golbat can take both of these and kill with its U-turn. Like maybe Golbat should be XP share instead of Meditite. And then we go into Minon, and Minon can apparently on 29 we outspeed, two-shot with Shockwave, and with a Person Berry he can't do anything against us. Even Fly Crit doesn't get us into quick attack range. Yeah, let's go Golbat XP share. Maybe even Chimecho XP share. Because he's just a switch in. Meditite, Chimecho, Seaking, Magneton, Golbat, and Minon. Maybe over Helping Hand. Yeah, we can go. How much spare XP do I have? 2600. I guess it's just fine to. Let's go double XP share. 1 XP share here, 1 XP share here. 1 Person Berry here. Cherry Berry here. And Oran Berry here. So many outspeeds by 1 with this box. That's actually kind of crazy. Okay, this is a trainer. Let's save in case I realize I don't stream and need to run it back. And let's go. Turn 1, fake out. Go into Chimecho, Hyper Voice incoming. Go into Kingler. Waterfall. And Waterfall again. Switch into Magneton. Magnet Bomb. And Magnet Bomb again. Didn't even need Cherry Berry here. Aura Sphere doesn't even see kill, but of course it's highest damage, no high crit AI or stuff like that. Let's go Golbat. Let's U-turn into Chimecho. Quickly check if I gave the kill to Magneton. Yeah. So this is Shadow Ball or Aura Sphere. U-turn again. Got the kill. Go to Mina. And Shockwave 1. Just go Shockwave 2. Okay, nice. No one over leveling. I think I've read Sterling Silver Discord recently, and somebody was mentioning that the next trainer was like that the Leafeon in this next fight is just a straight up a beast. He was like, he doesn't know why people talk about it that much. I think normally you can make a sorted plan for this Leafeon, but it is indeed like a true demon. But with good planning, you can normally get around it, but you really need AI knowledge if you want to make a consistent plan. Because it has like all the tricky moves. Like Razor Leaf, I think is its only straight up normal AI move. And that's even, oh no, that's even high crit AI. So every move that thing knows has like some weird stuff why it's treated differently. So my plan was Meditite, Golbat, Chimecho, Kingler, Kabuto, and Magneton. Let's see one more time. Forgot if I already did it. And heal, switch out and get the team in. And I don't have a single item on my team. Might need to look over this, but it's not even possible that I might not even bring a lot of items here because of knockoff. Okay, so our line is in the opener. Fake out into Rock Smash. We just kill this and we always bait Razor Leaf. We can switch into Golbat, and the good thing is that I think we've never bait knockoff even with an item, but we don't need one. We go Golbat, and we go itemless Golbat. That's really important because that means that knockoff will be disincentivized and we can always get an attack off. And here I wrote down that we want to U-turn into Chimecho. And we don't know what this will be clicking, but it's a slow U-turn. And we can basically Magnet Bomb twice and never get contested because it can't click knockoff and Razor Leaf quick attack. 2 Razor Leaves don't kill. And then this thing comes in and actually is also a demon. And I didn't expect that because often you can like somehow kill the 2 normal types, like chain them with like a strong fighting type. But we are too slow with Meditite. So my line says switch into Kingler. I basically want to get off 2 Leers, but we can go Orange Berry. We can go for this guy, get some Rock Slide damage in, and then Meditite can, like, we can go into Magneton to bait HP Fire, go here, Rock Smash for the kill. That is like considering like reflect stuff up. Okay, let's get the team. Kabuto needs to be 29 is what my calc says. So let's do that. Let's go Oranberry on all the Clefable guys and stay itemless on the other guys. Free status here is not required. Yeah, not needed. This is a girl with those demon Pokemon. Wait, let me go XP share on Magneton. It's possible that he overlevels here. So that's a commitment. But even if he overlevels, I'm pretty sure that's fine. Like, first of all, my Whitney is already, like, I already have a very good idea what I want to do. And for the rest, it's like, if I do like a last second change, I suddenly go like, oh no, Whitney made no sense, I made a mistake. Which I don't even really expect. And then I still have Chimecho as a really good steel type with Magnet Bomb and Minun as a really good electric type for high electric type damage and Kingler for super strong steel type pivots. Like all of its roles are like, of course, like not there in a single mon, but if we need it, it's like none of the roles are like non-existent. Okay, we go Fake Out and Rock Smash. We go Golbat. And we go slow U-turn. Yeah, Razor Leaf there was more likely. Okay, made it easy. This is an HP Fire. Okay. Protect wants to stall some screens. think we can Accelerock here for the kill, yeah. Easy, not even over leveled. Okay. Okay, this means there are 3 more fights we can do the split. And realistically, there's just Dawn because we don't need the payback TM behind the Magikarp trainer. Man, I'm so scared of Whitney. Okay, guys, let me show you the team that I've cooked up. And I didn't write down a line because F Whitney. Like, we have to improv this stuff. And like, sometimes I feel like I shouldn't improv this stuff and I should go back and cook for 10 hours and like think about every possible scenario. And then again, I'm like, but the only reward is that I get like 1 crit like less, or like maybe I can optimize like 1 or 2% more. This is not considering like, I think when like things will go, if like things go wrong, I probably start playing far worse. But no matter of how much I plan, like this, it's basically like there are like a few things, if they happen, it's really bad. And I think if we like spend like 5 to 10 more hours here on cooking this Whitney and thinking about like every possible line, every crit, every roll, like how much more can we optimize? And I think it's like just easier to just run back to Whitney than to like, yeah, to make this like safer. Like it's not really worth it. That's what is slightly annoying about early game, in my opinion. Like I think in late game, it's like always so worth it to make like the steep calculations, just because you can stop having like you can play around having to play early game again. Just that is already worth a lot. But man, doesn't make it easier. So there are a bunch of problems we have to manage. So I don't know. Let's prep the team. First of all, we go to 29 with Chimeco and with Quack. Then let's teach all the TMs. So we need Rock Tomb on Kingler. I want to keep Lear for the upcoming Sableye. It's like good to have Lear on like a Shell Armormon, really good. And the thing is, Kingler here is like, Kingler is really good in this fight. But if you want to keep Lear and Protect and Aqua Jet is set, you only have 1 move slot. And you can bring Cut or you can bring Rock Tomb. Rock Tomb is back up against Togekiss, and Cut is back up against Corsola. And I decided that I want Kingler to be my Togekiss backup. Then we want to go Pluck on Seaking over Horn Attack. And now comes the big play. We go Cut on Seaking as well over Aqua Wings. It's a cool move, but really hard to use in battle. And then I go Cut on Bob. Over, and I thought about this today in the morning, over U-turn. We need to remember to read like change that around afterwards. And then last but not least, we go Fling on Quagsire. Over Rock Tomb, because then we can go Ice Beam into Togekiss. So yeah, the Golbat COD is basically a backup to the backup. I will talk you guys through the entire plan, and you will see where we have gaps where we just need to improvise. But we go Kingler, Golbat, Seaking, Quack, Chimecho, and Kabuto. So the opening, I think everybody knows this by now. Kingler goes Protect, we let this guy crash, switch into our Golbat, who holds an Oran Berry. He sees Return as highest damage, can never U-turn. We go back into Kingler and we, on a return, we Protect and we Aqua Jet. Like, minus defense is a bit sad here, but you can't have everything. And then we Aqua Jet kill. We bait in Giraffe, and no matter what, we always bait Thunderbolt. And we can go Motor Drive Seeking. And now comes the problem. I go XP share, just to make this as strong as possible. And there's a 0.4% chance that we don't get to kill this. If that happens, we are super big steering. Like, okay, to be fair, there's a 0.4% chance that we don't kill this. But he also can't kill us with like 2 attacks. He needs to crit. So basically, he needs to dodge our crits, our flinches, a 0.4% chance that we miss, like, get double min roll, which is like super low, and he needs a crit on his own or Hyper Voice special defense drop into Dark Pulse. Maybe that's enough. Like, if we go, like, if he high rolls that, maybe that's also enough. Because this guy's random move, like, that's very important, I think, to understand for the newer players. When AI does the damage calc, it doesn't see Motor Drive. So it basically thinks Thunderbolt is highest damage. And only then, basically everybody now, like, Thunderbolt is score 0 and the other ones are score -1. And now AI looks at my abilities like, oh, it's Motor Drive. I already know that because we switch in on a Thunderbolt. So then he goes like, okay, fuck, I can't go Thunderbolt, but he doesn't change the scoring of the other moves. So all the other moves are at -1 and it's just random move. So yeah, I expect the Seeking to win. And then against Corsola, we can basically go, we have Cut. Cut will deal massive damage. And this Corsola wants to go for Ancient Power. And that's a bit problematic. Like, that's the reason why you want to go Cut on Kingler, because if your Seeking dies to Ancient Power Omni Boost, normally Kingler can still outspeed. Of course, like, if we don't get unlucky, we just 1v1 this as well. Like, that's important to understand. Even though we might have to, like, consider some stuff, like how we want to play it. Like, we kind of have to just, like, spam. And then against this guy, we want to go Plug, but it's possible that he sees Ancient Power as well. And if this guy gets an Omniboost, it gets very scary. We basically have Chimecho to 1v1 this guy. He's XP share, so he's level 30. Like, you can see the ranges are really good for us, but it's still scary. So that's why we brought Kingler, and we will go Berry Juice on Kingler. I will use the item even though, like, my line is not, like, weak. Like, level 30 Kingler, even against +1 Togetic, on level 30 with like Rock Tomb against -1 defense. No, +1 defense. Can still deal like really serious damage. And this line only happens if we get Pluck off, which means that he doesn't have a Citrus Berry, so we already have a big advantage. In other scenarios, we will try to play around this. Then Kabuto beats Ambipom because this goes Aerial Ace for 14 damage as highest damage, but I think we need to be level 30, right? Was it? No. Yeah, right. It goes Aerial Ace highest damage, and it's really important we don't want to edge Crobat because our Golbat, because this will give us 1 extra move against this thing on 29. But if we go level 30, you can see that it's random moving, and it could be double slap, which is more damage overall. So yeah. And then for Miltank, we just have a Flame Orb Fling with Quagsire. And just like come in on something and hope that we can manage. Like this is also not even the safest plan, but we don't have any Intim to do like Drain Punch stuff. So yeah, I don't know. I will just run it. Like if we have good luck, I don't think it's a problem. If you get unlucky, I think you can always lose Whitney if like it's really hard to make it riskless. Okay, so edge to level 30. Okay, let's check. Did it work out on everyone besides Crobat? Yep, it did. Then let's go items. Oranberry, XP share, XP share, Flame Orb, Oranberry, and Berry Juice. I'm scared. No pre-damage needed for Kingler because basically if you have a really strong Kingler, Lopunny might not see high jump kick kill. Like, can we test that if we are like plus defense and 31 IVs? You can say then you need to pre-damage. But if you have a Kingler like that, I don't think like pre-damage is a problem. You're already like very, very gifted. Man. Okay. Okay, let me be honest. Like last time, like for those who don't know, last time I fought Whitney, I think I had a very solid line. Actually very similar to now. Also like Quack Fling, King La Golbat, Sea King, Motor Drive. Maybe even a worse answer for Togekiss. Like we're looking really solid now, even maybe a little better. But last time was also good. And I did the fight and it went deathless. Everything went perfect. I was super happy. And I realized that I wasn't streaming. Like my stream went offline. So I redid the fight. And I took the one crit that could really not happen, that could throw everything away. I got that crit. I tilted super hard and I wiped to Whitney to Togekiss getting Ancient Power Omni boosts. And I stopped playing any Pokemon for like 1 month. So I'm super scared that something like this happens again because I know my line is not perfect. And I know what happened last time my line wasn't perfect and I streamed it. And I'm so scared that I have to go back now. Like I don't want to go back to early game. I want to get like I really love the mid game. That's always been my favorite part of the game. And being sent back like with the Chimecho, so many cool Pokemon. We have a Luxray with Guts, never had that before. We have Raichu, Magnezone coming up. We have Magnet Pull, Cacnea. Okay, I need to detach from my Pokemon. Like, it's like not the completely goated box. Like, your box could be better. Like, this could be GMO. You know, if we lose, that is what it is. There are lists, we use a lot of resources. We basically use 2 unique items, or not unique, but limited. We use the berry juice, which we only get 1 of. And we could, like, the good thing about berry juice's value goes down over time. And now it's still very valuable. And we have Quagsire Flame Orb. Flame Orb will be valuable the entire time, but Flame Orb here is just very, very good. If you don't have an Intimon, I think Miltank, there are like 3 possible Miltank lines that I remember. It's Fling Flame Orb, which we do here, Intim plus a strong Drain Punch Mon, or I have done Vigorous Encore Drain Punch stuff, where you basically encore the weakest move, but that needs a decent Vigorous and a very good pivoting line, because you basically need to come in off on Zen Headbutt, encore Zen Headbutt, and you need to outspeed Miltank, because otherwise it doesn't make any sense. Those are like 3 lines I can think of to beat Miltank. The coverage is like so good. Okay. Let's stop talking. Let's go into the fight. Oh, that was Minroll. Already getting praised. I don't think we need Signal Beam here, right? Seeking time. Okay, come on, buddy. Don't let me down. My first victory this Seeking was like the most insane shit ever. I also brought him to this fight. I was like, okay, I will sack Seeking. And he got the flinch here when we did it last time. No, not last time, first time. Okay, no flinch. But the roll looks really good. Basically, that can't be a min roll, right? And no crit here. That's good, that's good. And we are streaming. Come on, yes! Hitting the range. Cut time. That's a really good roll. I take this kill. Don't want to switch out on Ancient Power, that's really dangerous. And we are not even Ancient Power range from Togekiss. Which means we can pluck. And now we might get into Ancient Power range, unless he crits and kills us. Yeah, I'm scared of Ancient Power. I will sack here. Seeking, you have been 0 attack, high special attack, which doesn't really help at all, and then minus special attack nature, plus speed. With Motor Drive, you often outspeed anyways. Like, you don't have the IVs that we wanted you to have. We have Gator, we have a lot of other strong water types. We even have another Motor Drive one. But you did exactly what we needed you to do in this fight. So yeah, 07 we go Waterfall here. What a goat. It's not an Accelerock range, so let's go Chimecho. By the way, very important here, Togekiss is faster than us, and that means he never goes for soft-boiled. That's a detail I missed in my last fight where I tilted, because then I didn't look at the AI. But even from these things you can learn, and this time I know Togekiss cannot soft-boil, we can just go Magnet Bombing here. Ambipom is in. It sees Fire Punch. I know, it probably goes Fake Out here. Yeah, this has to be Fake Out. So we can Wish. And then go to Kabuto, because on the Fire Punch we take far less damage. Aerial Ace 1. Rock Slide 1. Aerial Ace 2. Rock Slide 2. Don't think these were all high rocks. All high rolls. Let's think if there's like anything we can do on Aerial Ace. I can't go Crobat. I can't go Chimecho either. Just Rock Slide again. Okay, so this is always strength. And we will go Golbat to bait Zen Headbutt. Even if it's strength crit. We could also get into Ice Punch range, that's even better. We're just not allowed to take more than 30 damage from... but strength boost. Okay, no, let's go straight up Quack. Please, no boost. Just allow this fling. Now comes the critical hit, just in time. Yes. What is the range of this Miltank? It's 36. That's not a problem. Let's bulldoze once. Come on. Yes. And Quack gets the final kill. And we even preserve the berry juice. Okay. Switch off the sound. Activate the frame skip. First of all, we save. Badges 3. Death 2. But level cap, multi-level cap 35, right? Or is it 34? No, it's 35, you know. Better check than have to reset the one that got past Whitney. Like 2 deaths is like so irrelevant. Like Seeking, you did a really good job. Honestly, I think this mon did exactly what it needed to do. Okay, let me share the screenshot. Okay. First thing we do is we get back a U-turn on Golbat. Oh, I never hatched my Togepi egg. Absolutely forgot about that chilling in a death box. Yeah, we will heal our Seeking one final time. Thanks a lot, Mr. Seeking. We will now exchange you against the egg. And let's go hatch that egg. I think I need to go down to the laundry every second now. So I think I will make a short break. I will do some hatching down here. And then we call it, at least then we do a break. Yeah. Like now sometimes I feel like a bit sad that like Seeking went down and I like had like only like 4 months in the yellow area, in the green area. But you saw like how scary Togekiss was. Like if we switch out, we lose so much tempo. Because he basically keeps the citrus berry, which means like basically Seeking did like half of its HP damage. And also like Quack Fling strat doesn't need to work. Like a double crit or race into crit, like shit can happen. So I think it was a really good, like it was the right decision. Of course, that like every time you sack him on, you like think about like all the future use that it could have had. Like if I think back to my first victory, like I had so many like stupid lines that worked out because I got insanely lucky. Like on my first victory, my Whitney was same opening, but Seeking got a flinch. So I basically didn't sack him because he had like super, like huge amounts of HP when hitting Togekiss. So I could basically pluck and bait HP flying. And I did a very, very risky pivoting line to save my Seeking. Which the good thing is, I think it actually mattered a lot. Like Seeking in that run was very, very important for my wake because my wake was super bad because I didn't have any water absorb. And Seeking came back for that fight and did some huge damage. And another, like an even better line was my Morty line. Fuck, I need to stop walking out of here because I'm not sure if that's the location. If the egg hatches outside, then we might not be able to use it. It will hatch soon, okay. Only up and down. On Morty, I used, yes. Okay, edit box, add in Togepi, and let's say one, two. That's 20. On Morty, I basically had like Tangos was so scary, and basically to make it a bit safer, since the rest of the line was really solid, I wanted to sacrifice my Arbok to get a clean entry for Camerupt. Because then Camerupt would never die to crit. And Arbok just won a 1v1 against freaking Tangros. Which, like, if you look at Arf, like, it basically needed like 2 super low rolls for that to happen. Okay, IV reveal. 4-5. Yo. Like, actually, is Togepi our first normal type? I didn't miss anything, right? Okay, let's look at the level ups. So we get Gator. Is there any reason to delay? I don't think so. We get Seeking is dead. Let's edit that and make this do the Gator. Luxray, any reason to delay? I don't think so. Rock Slide is a cool move. I don't think there's any reason to delay Slugma either. Kabuto can also be evolved. Cacnea. There's actually a reason to delay Cacnea because you can get earlier Sucker Punch, which is nice for Eugene. Tangrowth 34. I don't think we need Ancient Power, right? But we might hold him back. Yeah, just evolve this guy. And can we evolve this guy? Yeah. We're definitely evolving that guy as well. Okay, so this guy stays back. This guy stays. Okay, basically like this. This thing has Metal Coat Evolution. And for the upcoming fights, you can easily go 32 on all your mons. Payback is on our minus speed one. I think we have really good electric coverage. We can keep Bite. I think I also maybe Payback. I think the Payback TM is really easy to get now, right? Because it's behind the level 100 Magikarp trainer. Yeah. Quickly get all the mons done. Clear. Move this guy. Oh, we need to forget Rock Smash. Was that dude? Let's forget Brian. Man, Feraligatr it's a Pokemon of my childhood. It's like always great to see that come online. Okay, it's finally time to leave Giga Drain behind. How is Omakago trained? Attack is so low. Accelerock doesn't really matter here. It's only for breaking sashes, but I don't see that happening anytime soon. So we go Lava Plume over Accelerock because single damage can be relevant. Yeah, and we said tank growth delay is reasonable because of ancient power, and we have super high special attack, so ancient power might be really important to have. We can evolve Cagnear. Okay, but honestly, this is perfect timing because I'm just hearing my timer go off for the laundry. So I will save export one final time, and then I will do some calcing for the fights that are coming up, chill a bit, and maybe I will stream more later. See you around.